Donald Trump's 101st day in office began not so good news on the U.S. economy. The country's Commerce Department released a report revealing that American economy had contracted in the first quarter. Now, according to the report, U.S. gross domestic product decreased at an annual rate of 0.3% in the first quarter, which is January to March. This after the economy registered a 2.4% in the final months of 2024. Experts blame the slowdown on Trump administration's back and forth on reciprocal tariff policies, which triggered waves of reactions from businesses and investors alike. However, moments after the report was released, Trump shared a post on social media platform Truth Social, blaming the Biden administration's ripple effects as a cause behind this slowdown. Trump further remarked that the report's analysis has nothing to do with the tariffs, but instead it has a, quote, Biden overhang. The report comes on the heels of falling consumer confidence. In the latest, the Consumer Board survey revealed that American consumers' confidence has hit the lowest since 2011, after Trump sounded the bugle on a global tariff war. Let's now talk to our correspondent, Susan Teherani, who's now joining us live from New York. Susan, the latest report does not look good for U.S. economic growth. What can you tell us about this report, and what is the Trump administration saying about this report?
So what they're saying is that the moves that they make now is going to set America for success later. Where that later is, whether or not it's going to be in the next few quarters in the short term or long term, is yet to be seen. They're also touting the job market and inflation, which seems to be keeping steady, and there is employment growth, notably in the manufacturing sector. America is producing more oil. They're going to point to that and say that energy independence is on the rise. Also, they're talking about another round of tax cuts, which brings in investor and business confidence, and then also pointing to the resiliency of the stock market despite all of this. But ultimately, I think this is not good news for the Trump administration. The way they can possibly turn this around is with the bills that Congress and Senate are due to pass soon, the big, beautiful bill that President Trump talks about. That'll possibly, have a lot of issues that will be addressed that will perhaps calm things down a little bit. But for now, it appears that they're telling the American people to take this report, which, as you mentioned, they call a Biden overhang, with a grain of salt. We'll see.
We'll see indeed. Susan Teherani, it's good to see you. We'll have to leave it there. Thank you.